found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Hang in there, Master. I am coming to assist. This battle is ours! As a matter of fact, curious thing, one of my former masters chose to hire only women. I cannot fault your prowess. Doused in oil! You must stay clear of fire!
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten rift stone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
I'll hold the enemy in place.
I concur. But not at the expense of
Leave, or you earn my spite. You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command.
There, Master! Saurians!
ice attacks work wonders against their ilk.
I grant you lightning's fangs. Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in just a moment! Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Surely a rest can wait till after we've examined our surroundings.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. You have my protection.
Trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. and not battle those with whom we have no quarrel. Yet if they mean us harm, we can just defend ourselves.
Indeed, you are correct.
I'm going to enjoy this. Supposed to be something more ridiculous about.
Hold fast, Arisen! I shan't let you fall!
You must remain calm. All lost.
Well done, Master.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
Would anyone care to push?
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it?
Is that a statue I espy over yonder?
Protect the shipment! Steel yourself! Cut the thieves down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
V, how did this happen? We must defend the cargo. They're a tenacious lot.
Let me get that. I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
That's it!
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from.
And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability. Are you fit to travel?
Pray, follow me.
Sunset draws near.
We shall have to rely on our other senses as the darkness robs us of our sight. Come, I'll lead the way.
Hang in there, Master! I am coming to assist!
Battle is best avoided here. One of us has been drenched.
Prepare yourself! Not bad.
Come, follow my example.
I concur. Pray, light your lantern, Master.
The undead have risen to face us! I'll save you!
Vital level headed. Now we've the vim to
Arisen. I should have expected you may yet linger here.
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
Let us return once we've grown tired.
How are we to get through this door?
It's pleasantly cool here. What with a canopy overhead?
Let us hope we make it through without incident.
You have my support. My pack's grown rather heavy.
Perhaps 'tis time we returned to our base of operations and deposited some of our finds. I learned of a forgotten riftstone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it if you like.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command. There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
That's it! I've had enough! Clear off! And
But I've got the coin!
where is it then, eh? Bring the coin!
'Tis uncommon for a lad of his age to be unable to shop on his own. Mayhap we ought to lend him a hand, master.
Need anything? Many thanks.
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies.
I hope our... coin purse isn't too much lighter.
Right you are.
Greetings. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocation. Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accepting. You see, as we currently have no archer staves or great swords on hand, and we cannot simply purchase more, as a delivery of arms intended for the... So regrettably, I can't... Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Methinks Roderick will be... He runs the local armory, and we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
First, we must find out how to procure what we require. Then our...
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered? Will that be all, then? Let me see. What else can I tell you of our...
Do come again!
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Will that be all, then? May fortune... Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Have you found any of the items we got?
Do come again! Over here, if you please.
Well met, sir. Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Well met, sir. I'd like it better if I had an L to keep you warm.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town. Hail, friend! Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week. Fear not, I only ask your name to I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travel. Sound appealing?
Pray, follow me.
I believe I know whom we must seek. I believe I can guide you to the person in question. Here we are.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can. Shall we get some rest, then?
Now to report to Captain Brant. Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for. We have reached our destination.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you... There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence, and ere it slips my mind. Pray, take this.
We've accomplished what we set out to do. That is laudable in and of itself.
Indeed.
There is much we ought to tend to. If you will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds, I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you. Yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen Your Majesty, of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to Your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that Your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for Your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, Your Majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to... For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. So once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Here. This should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, Your Majesty. There is masquerades being as they are. You will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen while examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems, she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be Arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain, yet all the same, I would ask that your majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement.
It seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you're to meet the one who would falsely claim your title.
It would seem we've a need to visit the palace.